And welcome into another interview portion here of the Redhawk Report. We're joined by Clement Hamel from men's tennis. Clement, thanks for joining us here on the tennis court. Kind of a chilly day.
Yeah, it is.
Just a little bit. We appreciate it. Got to keep the jacket on. But you were born in France, obviously. You went to Stetson and then eventually here to Seattle, Stetson in Florida. What was that transition like to go from France to Florida, which seems like a different country to us, and then Florida to Seattle?
Well, that was a big difference. I mean, for all the people that know me, like the first time I came in America, I could not speak English at all. So that was a tough challenge. But hey, Florida was great. I love my school back there. The weather obviously is very nice in Florida. Better weather than here. But Seattle is a great city. But no, I had a great team there, and I mean, coming to Seattle was great as well. Love my teammates as well, so that's always.
You did spend 5 years at Stetson, and obviously that's a lot of time there. Did you have a highlight moment for being down there in Florida?
Yeah, I did a lot of matches there. I've been through a lot of injuries, but like one of my favorite moments with my team back there, it's when I beat the number 1 of Georgia State. So that was a really good opponent, and I played a great matches there. But yeah, many good memories. So I don't really know which one to pick. But
and then after spending 5 years, you eventually come here as a grad student to Seattle. What drew you to the Redhawk program?
So thanks to COVID, I was looking to do a 5th year and to play tennis for my 5th year. And I was trying to find a D1 school, obviously, to keep playing at a really good level. And I was also looking at a great academic school and a good coach. So when I first talked with Coach Hollander, I think the connection was here straight away. I think she's a great person, which helped me to choose Seattle for my 5th year. And no, I think it's a good tennis program and great academic program, and I really like Seattle. That's why I came here.
You already said the weather's not as good as Florida. I can't argue with you that. But what has been your favorite part about being in Seattle so far?
I really like, so the first time I came in Seattle was in September, so it was still sunny, and I think the summer in Seattle is very nice from what I've heard, and I've been able to experience that for like a month. And no, I really like hiking and I like the nature, so I mean, Seattle is a great city, it's a big city, and I really like to be next to the water. I mean, Florida is next to the water, and Seattle as well, just a little bit cooler, but it's great.
You were a very accomplished tennis player before you came collegiately as well in France. What got you into tennis, and then were there any other sports that you kind of played growing up?
So when I grew up, I was playing soccer and tennis, but at some point I had to decide which sport I wanted to play, since I wanted to play at a high level. So I chose tennis because my whole family was kind of into tennis, and I really love playing tennis. Since I'm 5, I've been playing tennis in France, and no, that's it. I've been playing other sports, but mainly soccer and tennis, and then tennis every time.
I know, obviously in the United States, tennis is big, but not as much internationally even. Is it a difference when you come here and it's like, oh, okay, baseball, football, basketball are big, where back home tennis and soccer are very big?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, here, like, we hear a lot about football, baseball, and basketball, and in France, we just don't talk at all about football and basketball. A lot of people don't even know what the Super Bowl is.
Yep.
So, and tennis is a huge sport in France with soccer. But I would say that the tennis in Division 1 and Division 2 as well, and even the other division, is just like keep growing in the United States. And no, I mean, I think it's just gonna get better and better, and a lot of the best top 20 tennis player here in America, they go pro after, and I think the level is just getting better every year, and at some point I hope, I mean, it's never gonna be like baseball and basketball or football, but I think American people are going to like tennis more and more soon. So
that's good. I hope they do too. I grew up watching it with my dad as well, so I appreciate that sport. Were there any players growing up, tennis-wise, or any other sport that you really looked up to or that you mimic your game after now?
Yeah, my favorite player was not a French player, but was Rafael Nadal. I've always loved Rafael Nadal, just like his determination and the way he plays on court, always aggressive, and he never gives up. I mean, for me, that's like the perfect example, and I've always loved watching him play, so that's my main favorite player, yeah.
Since you've been on campus, you've kind of formed a dynamic duo with Veselin. You two just won a duos match against the University of Washington. I believe the second time you guys have done that. What's it like playing with Veselin? What the chemistry you two have together?
It's very easy to play with Veselin. He's a very open-minded guy and he brings a lot of energy on court, and he's a very, very good player. So when he's playing well, it's very easy to win doubles with him. Yeah, we've been playing UW already twice. So last year in 2022 during the fall we beat them, and this year at number 1 double we beat them again. And no, we've been playing great, and I just hope we keep playing like that, because if we keep playing like that, we're going to beat a lot of good pairs. And yeah, it's just a pleasure to play with him on court, because such a great guy.
Do you prefer playing doubles, or are you more of a singles person that is good at doubles? Like, I know there's sometimes a preference. Do you have any?
All my life, I've been used to play single, because in France you don't play many doubles. But I've always loved doubles, because in France, like 5 times a year we play doubles, and I've been playing with some great teammates back to France and against some like great professional player, and I got some really good results. And coming here in America, like they are huge on double, and I really developed a really good double game. And I would say maybe I prefer playing double, because like I play with someone by my side and it's more like a team sport, while when you play single you're by yourself, even if you have your teammate playing next to you, but it's different. So I would say double, yeah.
You guys are underway in the schedule now. Obviously, already took care of the UW match. Is there any matches coming up in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months that you're really looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like all matches are important. Obviously, I prefer when we play big teams, because like it's always a big challenge, and I love like having when you play better player than you on paper. It's always exciting, but yeah, I mean, we have some big matches coming against Oregon, Santa Clara. Those are like really big team. But I'm really looking forward conference, to be honest. Our goal here is to win conference and to make the national. So that's for me like the most important part.
We'll end the interview on a couple of fun questions. First off, obviously being from France and United States not being France, what's something you wish that people in America knew more about your country, or, you know, didn't pretend they knew about your country? This could be good.
I don't know. I would say like that's a good question. I mean, I've been asked this question many times. Like the main differences, I would say, between France and America. A lot of people think that like French are very bougie, which is not the case. Like every time, we do have better food.
Hey,
we do have better food.
No argument.
But no, I would say a lot of French people don't speak English at all, and that's true. That's fact. Yep. I've been like that, and no, I don't have anything coming up right now in my mind.
Fine.
But
is there anything that is here in the United States that you wish you did have in France growing up?
To be honest, what I love about the United States, it's how they love sports, and I feel like French people tend to like prioritize study over athletic, and I feel like here in America, like they're very like sport oriented, which is very, very nice. And like all those like university have like so many like good infrastructures, and that's just like that's unreal. I mean,
yeah.
Coming from France, you have to be like in the top like 3-4 French players to be able like to travel and like to get paid by the federation. But here, like all the means that like the US have is just incredible, and it's very, very nice.
Have a match day, what's your pre-game routine? Do you have a specific meal you like, specific music you listen to before that?
I do eat pasta one day before my match, just before my match, and I do love bananas as well. I used to eat like 5 bananas a day during match day. And a song that I've been listening before matches when I was young, and sometimes I still do listen to this song, is Eye of the Tiger.
Okay, yeah. Oh.
I love this song, you know, to get with the fighting spirits and be focused on the match. But usually I'm trying to get to be chill, as relaxed as I can, and yeah, just focus on my match.
You talked about a little bit earlier, you love the teammates that you have here at Seattle University. Is there one that stands out that always can put a smile on your face, that always makes you laugh, that always puts you in that good mood?
Yeah, I have one teammate that always makes me smile. I will say Dario Ristovski. Sorry, Dario, if I did not say your last name very well, but he's a great guy, and I think he's a sophomore, but that's his first year as a D1 athlete here at Seattle. But he's a great example for everyone. Always a smile on his face and always here and ready to go 100%. So yeah, Dario, I would say.
Well, I'm sure he appreciates the shout out, and we appreciate you hopping on the show, Clement. Again, Clement Hamel from men's tennis here on the Redhawk Report.
Thank you.